come along as I pack for my brand photo shoot that I have this week. So I wanted to kind of walk through how logistically I pack things, what I'm thinking about, because every brand shoot is different. And it really starts with the concept boards or design packet that you create for your clients. And that really helps me identify what gear I'm going to need, kind of think of the logistics. So I thought as I'm preparing for this shoot, I might as well show you and walk you through my process, just in case you've been curious too. All right, so the first thing, this scope of work is for a doctor's office, but it's not like a typical doctor's office. It's more of a wellness center. So it's newly renovated and they need interior shots of the space. That's the first item I have on my shoot list, is to get there early before all the mock clients, all the team members come and get those interior shots. Second is we're going to do portraits. And right out of the gate, when I have portraits, I think there's about 6 team members, I will definitely be bringing my flashpoint system. This is the flashpoint. This is the Explorer 600 Pro TTL. This is what I've been using for years. So this will be the first thing in my bag. So when I'm doing portraits, it's the flashpoint system. I need the transmitter that goes on top of my camera. So this is the Canon R5C. I will put that in and I will make sure the batteries are charged in the back for both the light and the transmitter. So that will go in. That also is a C-stand. So here is the C-stand that I like. I do not need this knuckle on the C-stand, so that will come off. But this is the C-stand. It's quite hefty, but a accessory that I recently purchased within the past 6 months has been this system that attaches to the base. It's from Flashpoint and they lock out, and now it's a wheeling C-stand. After over a decade of picking up a light and moving the C-stand over, it gets pretty tiring on your arm, especially when you move around a lot. It's not like a static headshot and nothing's gonna move. When I'm moving things around, it can get tiring. So having this system attached to my C-stand, this has been great. I'll link this below if you've been looking for a solution too. So I will have a C-stand with me. Put this up here. The next thing I need for portraits is the modifier. So we will be capturing individual portraits. So I will bring the 38-inch glow modifier. This is really simple to put together. Has the Bowings mount, has the nice diffuser. This will be great for all the individual shots. There is talk about having a group picture if there's space, and this one light might be able to cut it with the one modifier. But I'm also going to add in my continuous light that you're seeing here in this video, just to fill some light. Because I haven't walked in the space, there could be the space that we need for the group shot could be where the lighting isn't great. And I might need to bring in much more lighting to get a great shot. So I am going to bring the continuous light just to have in my back pocket if it's needed. And I will bring this 28-inch softbox, same family, the Glow family, and I could put this on the continuous light to kind of throw the light for a big team image. So that's my plan. I'm going to bring that just in case it's needed, and I'll put that in this separate case. Okay, so that takes care of the portraits. The next part of the shoot, we're going into the process. So it's a doctor's office. We're going to be utilizing different treatment rooms, having mock clients come in and get the patient doctor experience. So the doctor doing the consultation, working with different equipment. Again, I'm going to be moving around a ton, getting those process images. I'm going to bring my 24-70 lens for the portraits. They could also be great for the process because I can get more of the lifestyle images with the 24-70, so that's coming with me. If you've been enjoying this video and you're interested in learning more of kind of the key images I capture in every brand shoot, then check out this free PDF. It's my checklist of the 3 core categories of images that I take on all my brand sessions. The link is below. It's a free download. Enjoy. So the 35 with me as well. Now I have to use an adapter for that lens because it's not an RF lens, it's the EF lens. So this adapter will come with me with the 35. Okay, I'll put that in here. I'm using that lens, that's why it's not going directly in the bag right now. Okay, the other thing is with the process, they'll be using different equipment. If I find that the lighting, obviously there's going to be fluorescent lighting, we won't be able to turn off the lights in this type of scenario. And with all the team members milling about with 6 to 10 people potentially walking around, moving around, I'm not sure if this continuous light setup with a light stand is going to be practical and make it easy for people to move around if the hallways are tight. So this is what I'm thinking. I am going to bring my speedlight with me and I'm going to have my diffuser on top. So then now I can pop light in and I can move around and everyone is comfortable in this office space while I'm in treatment rooms bouncing back and forth. So this might be the way that I go. They're more of a consultation, it's wellness, it's all, it's not like a medical spa where if there's needles close to the face, I don't want popping of lights. This would be probably a good application. So this is going to come with me. I always have my miscellaneous bag, so that's always packed in here. Now I can put the transmitter in here. I am also going to bring this small aperture light. I've talked about this in other videos. This is more geared towards video lighting, but I use this all the time for products. And there is an opportunity, they have their own supplement line there. They have like a pass that they can have patients be part of. So there may be some sort of product type images that we want to capture. I don't know if it's in this really dark section of the office. So I'm bringing this, I have the space, just in case I want to pop some light for where I am. And if the speed light is too much or I want it to control the light a little bit more, have it off camera. These are always great to have. They're small, so I might as well throw it in if I'm unsure. Okay, put that in here. All right, some other items that I will be bringing. I always bring this tripod with me. It's a small tripod. It can sit on the floor, on the counter, and it has this phone clip. And this is how I capture behind the scenes at a photo shoot. So if possible, during a different part of the sessions, I will just pop this on, have my phone set up, do a time lapse of whatever setup I'm doing. So if the client is fine with that, and then I tag them on social, behind the scenes of the shoot, people typically love it. This always comes with me as well. So that's the first page of the concept board with the portraits. Then we get into the process. Then we get into more of the detail shots where I may use that little light. My 24-70 could be used for this whole shoot. If I need something like the 35, that might work out well. So I'll have it with me just in case for all those detail images. And one thing that is something that's not really photo related that's always with me is my iPad. So as I am shooting, as we're doing all the different phases of the photo shoot, the images are flowing live to my iPad. It adds so much to a photo shoot because your client can see the images coming through. So once, especially with portraits, people can sign off on their portrait, we can tag it with a star saying, yep, this is the one they love the most, and then move on. People can look at their images and say, oh, that shirt isn't working out, or oh, I need to adjust this. Make the adjustment on the fly, then they see it, they get excited, we can move on. And then there's no surprises when the gallery is sent and people are so excited for the bank of images. So since I'm a Canon photographer, I simply use the Canon Connect app. It's not a super robust app, but all I needed to do is have the images flow to the iPad so we can review. I'm not editing, I'm not sending them off somewhere. I can have the client be holding the iPad, seeing the images when they're not in the shots, and people just get so excited to see all the stuff coming through. So this is always with me. It's always a great tool to have. Okay, then I will package up. I always have this, I have this nice folder that I give my clients. I have some social media tips for them. I bring the concept boards printed to the photo shoot, so then if they wanted to reference and think about a different posing situation, for example, we can reference to an image that they like and we can be inspired by that. So these are always printed and with me as well. Okay, so the last logistics, when I'm on a call with a client, when we're going through the strategy meeting, I'm always in thinking of gear. Where are they located? How can I get my gear into the location? Because with all of this gear, it takes a lot of time if I'm walking back and forth to the car to bring all the gear in. They're on the second floor. So the first question I had was, is there an elevator? And there is. So many times if it's on the second floor, sometimes where I'm walking up all the stairs and carrying all the gear. So since there's an elevator to the second floor, I am bringing my rock and roller cart. This cart saves me so much time moving gear in and out of a space. I pack this all up, I wheel it in, I have everything that I need there. I'm engaging with the client, we're talking, there isn't all those interruptions of me going back and forth. When I'm done, pack everything up, roll it out, saves so much time. So I'm excited that I can use the multi-cart since it's on the second floor and they have an elevator. All right, I think I'm ready for the shoot. I'm excited to get over there. I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in seeing me set up for a portrait session, check out this video. I go through the whole setup of setting up my light, walking through the portrait for this client. I'll see you over there.